Hello scholars, welcome back to our next video of chapter 5 Division. In our previous video, we have learned about the concept of division, equal sharing and equal grouping. Today, we will learn some more facts about division. Okay? So, let's start. So, scholars, we will learn division as repeated subtraction. As you can see here, it is written equal grouping can also be shown as repeated subtraction. And how we can do this? Let's see this example. Suvir has 24 pieces of colored squares to make a pattern. He keeps taking out 6 pieces at a time. Find out how many times 6 can be taken away from 24. So scholars, as you can see, Suvir has 24 pieces of colored squares to make a pattern. Now, he keeps taking out 6 pieces at a time. Means every time he is taking out 6 pieces, just making a pattern of rectangle. Just see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has taken out these 6 pieces in first time, then second, then third, then fourth. So let's see. So how many times he can take out 6 out of this 24? So let's find out. These are 24 tiles. He has taken out the first set of 6. Okay? 24 minus 6. Then he is left with 18. Okay? Now again he has taken out the second set of 6. Now he is left with 12. Okay? Now out of this 12, he has again taken out set of 6 tiles. Okay? Then he is left with only 6 tiles. Then now again he has taken out a set of 6 tiles. Then he is left with 0. So, how many times he has taken out the tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4. He has taken out a set of 6 tiles from 24 4 times. In other words, there are 4 6s in 24. This is the same as 24 divided by 6 is equals to 4. Okay? Now, we'll take one more example to understand this concept. Okay? These are 15 bananas. We have to find out how many 3 are there in 15. Group of 3 bananas taken away 5 times by subtraction, we will get 0. Okay. 15 divided by 3 equals to 5. 15 is total bananas, 3 is banana in each group, and 5 is the number of times subtraction done. Okay? Now scholars, we will learn the terms in division with an example. 20 divided by 4 equals to 5. This is our division fact. Here, the number to be divided is called the dividend. So here in this example, 20 is our dividend. Okay? Now the number that divides another number is called the divisor. So here in this example, 4 is our divisor. Okay, now the answer we get on dividing the numbers is called the quotient. Here 5 is our quotient. So these terms are clear to you? So scholars, now here in exercise 5C, we will use the repeated subtraction method to solve these questions. Okay, so let's see with our first example given here. 1a. As you can see here, how many times can you take away 2 from 12? Here we have been given with a crayon box having 12 crayons, and we have to take out 2 from 12. Now the question is that how many times we can take out 2 crayons out of these 12. Okay, so let me show you this, how we will do this. So we have 12 crayons. So every time we have to take out 2 crayons. So let's start taking out 2. 12 minus 2, 10. Then again we will take out 2. We'll get 8. Then again minus 2, we'll get 6. Then again minus 2, we will get 4. Again minus 2, we will get 2. And again minus 2, we will get finally 0. So it means how many times we have taken out 2? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we have taken out 6 times 2 from 12. So our division sentence as it is given here, 12 divided by 2 is equals to 6. Now we will do question number 2. Give the division fact for the following. One is done for you. As we can see here, it is showing the repeated subtraction method, and we just have to fill this division fact. So just see here, the first one, how many times 7 is taken out from 28 to get 0? 1, 2, 3, 4. So here our division sentence will be 28 divided by 7 is equals to 4. Here 28 is the total number, 7 is the number which we have to take out, and 4 is the number of the times we have taken out 7 from 28. Okay, the same way here in question number B, we have to just fill this division sentence, and we have to find out that how many times 3 is being taken out from 15 to get 0. So as we can see this calculation, let's count the number of 3's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here how many times we have taken out 3? 5 times. So we will write 5 here. Okay. The same way you will solve these 2 questions in your notebook. Okay. Now we will solve some more questions given on this page. Here is our question number 3. Find the quotient, use repeated subtraction. Here we have to use repeated subtraction method to find the quotient. Okay, what is the question? The number of the times. Okay, now let's see question number A. How many 5's are there in 30? So let's find it out. Out of this 30, we have to take out 5 every time. Let's see in how many times we will get 0. 30 minus 5 equals to 25. Then again minus 5 will get 20. Again minus 5 will get 15. Again minus 5 we will get 10. Again minus 5 we will get 5. And again minus 5 we will get 0. Okay, so how many times we have taken out 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have taken out 6 times 5 from 30. Okay, so for this, so scholars listen here, you have to solve like this in your notebook. Okay, then after solving like this in your notebook, you will write division sentence here. 30 divided by 5 equals to 6. Okay, so like this you have to write the division sentence also. Now I will show you one more example from this question number 3. Let's take example D. So here, how many times can you take away 6 from 48? Again, it is the same question. We have to find out the number of times 6 can be taken away from 48. So let's start. You will do like this in your notebook. 48 minus 6, 42. Then again minus 6, it will be 36. Again minus 6, it is 30. Again minus 6, it is 24. Again minus 6, it is 18. Again minus 6, it is 12. Again minus 6, it is 6. Again minus 6, it is 0. So here, how many times we have taken out 6? Just see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So here our division sentence will be 48 divided by 6 is equals to 8. Okay, so scholars, you have to solve this question like this in your notebook. Okay, so here scholars, just see question number 4. Use repeated subtraction in your notebook to find out the quotient. So again we have to do these question using the repeated subtraction method. So scholars, some of these questions I will give you in the worksheet, which you will find out in the PDF in the link given below. Okay, because these all questions you have to solve using the repeated subtraction method. So as much as you will practice, you will be expertise in that. Okay, and the concept will be clear to you. Now we will move to our next topic, that is properties of division. So scholars, here on page number 99, it is given exploring division. So here we are going to learn some of the properties of division. So our first property is dividing a number by 1. What happens when we divide a number by 1? Just see this example. Supriti paints in her free time. She has 4 paint brushes. How many brushes? 4. If each paint brush has to be dipped into 1 bottle of paint, how many bottles will she need? Supriti used to paint, okay, and she has 4 paint brush. Now she want to dip these 4 paint brushes in 1 bottle each. It means she want 1 brush in 1 bottle. So for 4 brushes, she will need 4 bottles of colors. Is it clear? So it means 4 brushes, 1 in each bottle. So number of bottle will be 4. It means when we divide a number by 1, the answer is itself the number. Okay, just see the line here. Any number divided by 1 gives the number itself as quotient. Okay, so just see this example. 12 divided by 1. So 12 divided by 1, the answer will be 12. 27 divided by 1. So the answer will be 27 itself. Clear? Now let's see the another property of division. Dividing a number by itself. What happens when we divide a number by itself? It means 6 to be divided by 6, 10 to be divided by 10. What will be our answer? Let's see this. Supriti has 6 different shades of blue paint. She wants to keep them together in a box that can hold 6 bottles. Okay, how many boxes does she need? Now Sukriti has 6 different shades of blue paint. Here Supriti wants to keep all her 6 bottles together. It means how many boxes she will need? 1, because she want to keep all these 6 together in one place. So she will need only 1 box. Okay, 6 put into equal groups of 6 gives 1 group. 6 divided by 6 is 1. What is it? Any number divided by itself will give 1 as quotient. 11 divided by 11 equals to 1. 23 divided by 23 equals to 1. Clear? Now let's see the third property. Dividing 0 by a number. What will happen if we divide 0 by a number? Means, just understand in simple words. Suppose if you have nothing to distribute and you want to give that to your 2 friends. So what they will get? If you have nothing to distribute, they will also get nothing. It means when 0 is divided by a number, the answer is 0. Let's understand this with one example. Akshita has 0 paint brushes. She wants to put them into 3 boxes. Now see, she has 0 paint brushes. It means she has no brush and she wants to put them in 3 boxes. If she is not having any brush, then what she will put in the box? Nothing. Okay, so that's why it is said 0 divided by any number except 0 gives 0. Okay, just see this. 0 divided by 7 equals to 0. 0 divided by 13 equals to 0. Got it? Now, one more property is here. No division by 0. It means there is no possibility of division if we need to divide any number by 0. Like 6 divided by 0. This is not even possible. So whenever you get this concept in your exam or anywhere, you just write it is not possible. Okay? So scholars, with this I am going to wind up my video. Today in this video we have learnt division as repeated subtraction, the various terms used in division and the properties of division. Okay, now rest of the topics we will learn in our next video, and I want you all to practice the question given in the worksheet in the link below. Okay, so goodbye scholars, take care.